Alright, what's up, yins guys? Time for another video. And I've been seeing these YouTube videos about people eating bats and everything else. And yeah, I watch one YouTuber, that Paul Joseph Watson guy, that British guy yeah, he's on InfoWars. Like, I think he's pretty much replaced Alex Jones in a way. I think a lot of his stuff was under InfoWars now and all that. I tune in every now and then, but I've seen other people talking about this stuff too. Truth Stream Media. And I'm going to give my take on it because I made a long-winded comment on the that Paul Joseph Watson guy thing because I couldn't resist, because other people's comments prompted me to make this long-winded comment, right? And I want to make a video about it because I tell people this shit. I am telling the girlfriend about this shit too, because we talk about old TV shows. And I'm going to bring up Fear Factor. You know why? Because not the new Fear Factor that other dude that they had that reboot. I want to talk to you guys about, like, remember old Fear Factor, the original Fear Factor, and what I started noticing, what I actually, looking back on it, that I noticed. And I didn't like his shit. I mean, there were some of the stunts that I watched for the entertainment that, I don't know, were, okay. But, I'm laughing at this. I'm taking pauses. I'm laughing at this because I'm observing this now. Because I'm trying to say, I just took now this long pause. I'm trying not to bust out laughing, but you should have been busting out laughing if you're watching Fear Factor. Some of the stunts are okay, right? But there's some fucking shit. I don't care if it's how much money. Yeah, all right. You get this idea where, say, maybe you or me, certain things you and me might do on Fear Factor are no different than trying American Ninja Warrior, that class of thing. But there's other fucking shit that you wouldn't do because whether you win or lose, and if you lose. And this shit's on television. What I'm talking about is, unlike the other stunts they were doing, and this relates because I think some of these people on YouTube are right. They're easing people into this. And I'm almost think they want to humiliate you and, hey, look, get you to eat garbage and all that. But on Fear Factor, they were taking a little over. They were letting bugs crawl on you, maybe. I don't know. Well, they were actually having people chug whole glasses of bugs that they put into a blender. And I do videos on eating wild dandelions, okay? And you get them in a place where, if you have a place where there's not no diesel fuel in the air and any other kind of stuff, the isolated place. And they were used as medicine and all kind of things. And that's what I'm into. Well, you heard these stories about, certain people, in survival courses, they exaggerated to eating worms and bugs if you absolutely necessary, and grubs and all that shit, If you're out there, I don't know, that's, But, all right, they're chugging these big bunches of these bugs. But one of the other things that I saw on Fear Factor here, one of these, okay, they're doing this race, doing this other bunch of stuff, stunts. I don't remember what all of it is. It's your usual, they're doing races and all that. But then one of the obstacles they did in this race was something that I would never do, and I'm like, you guys would never do. Especially if you think you're going to win the prize and then you lose. I can't believe it, so I'm just going to get on with it. I'm making a pause. I'm trying not to laugh, but I'm making a pause. It's hard to believe that I was actually seeing it, though, too. And the people that went for it and went on television doing this, they went through other obstacles, okay? But one of the obstacles, they go by a car, right, that had bugs spattered all over it. Everything, all kind of bugs, squashed bugs on the windshield. And one of the obstacles they did, they had to go to this car windshield and lick the fucking windshield, okay? They licked the fucking windshield. And they're getting people to do, so, I mean, this ain't just conspiracy theories here, but here, and people are, laughing at maybe like the Paul Joseph Watson or Truth Stream Media and all kind of different videos now that they're exaggerating that shit. I fucking saw it on Fear Factor, and if any of you guys can find, I don't know, I look on YouTube if there is any archives of Fear Factor. If any of you guys remember seeing this, I saw that fucking. I still can't freaking believe I was seeing that back then. So that's why I'm believing this shit about people saying this shit on these videos, because it ain't too far fetched, because I saw it on fucking Fear Factor. I mean, doing certain stunts is okay, but I mean, where's the line where they're gonna make? I know that somebody almost is doing it, either not thinking they're incredibly stupid, and get contestants that are incredibly stupid because they think they're gonna win a lot of money, and people will damn near do anything for money. And I think that certain people on this TV show, I think that probably were having these laughing their asses off and making bets with each other. I bet you we can get somebody and make an obstacle where they'll lick a win dirty, and they're probably in a fucking room laughing their damn asses off, and then when it goes on the air, and then later on they're high fiving each other, okay, after those episodes of Fear Factor where they're doing that shit airs. I bet you they were in a fucking room when they got somebody to do it after the show aired. They're probably laughing their asses off and high fiving each other and shit. And, oh, look at this. We got these people think they're going to win a lot of money, and we got them to run by and lick a windshield that had bugs all over it. You know what I mean? But that's why that shit doesn't even surprise me. I mean, that's the whole reason why I'm actually looking at these videos. And yes, I tell a lot of people, I mean, the biggest thing that I think somebody was laughing their asses off, making a lot of money. When people eat them snails, they call it a fancy word. The rich people, oh, look at me, I'm eating fish eggs, which a sturgeon is going extinct. Fish eggs. I think I'm fucking gross. And I think that when people went fishing, they ate everything. Just like when some people killed and ate an animal, cattle. Some people, I mean, that they didn't know how much the food was how far it was gonna go, and they literally consumed the blood. They made things out of the guts. I mean, you can look at these YouTube videos where, in my country, why actual haggis is illegal. So that stuff that's supposed to be illegal, but you almost gotta wonder if some of your ground meat in the store, if they just grind whatever up and sneak damn near anything in it. But anyway, like snails and that. Oh, before they got the arrogant rich people eating that on a fucking dish and all that, and which people that started it probably laughing their asses off. That fucking shit was people back in pre-medieval days and all way back. They ate anything they could fucking find. Yeah, they ate bug. And the snails, I think somebody laughed their asses off, was really laughing their asses off there. It makes some of us wonder, if we can create an arrogant, rich, propagating thing to sell somebody real rich something. Well, they do that with something that's supposed to be art, like you'd be a philanthropist or whatever the hell. Sell rich people the stupidest shit, and another stuff, another thing I seen too. I mean, they might have. I think somebody was laughing their asses off, with the Romans at the time, because I'm going to relate the subject in there. You remember you ever see that that shit on the History Channel, where how they made the purple dye, and you almost got to wonder. Yeah, there was a chemical reaction that they actually used piss. They used urine to make this. They got this purple dye. And plus, the Romans made it against the law for anybody else to actually wear it too. But a part of me is almost thinking, yeah, there's a scientific reason that piss actually made the reaction to make it possible to dye something. Like they couldn't find something else. But another part of me is like, how the Romans had really iron-fisted rule. And part of me almost wanted to say that somebody wanted to laugh their asses off and says, oh, yeah, watch this shit. I bet you that I could sell the Romans something and make it highly fashionable that only they can have, and then make them walk proud of smelling like piss. You know what? I mean, when I see that on a History Channel, I think that's quite possible. I mean, wouldn't you, if you were under iron-fisted rule like that, you may have had some fear that you can get beaten, executed, some kind of way, or tortured. or any ruling party of those days, right? And there'd be a small temptation that if you can get away with it, do something passive aggressive, and at the same time you risk getting killed. But yeah, just like that was the biggest thing I regard as pulling something on the Romans. They're get people to eat pigs, maybe the rich people, but trying to get the rest of us to do it, too. See how many will go for it, but damn. But anyway, yeah, on a TV show, they got somebody to do that. That's what got me believing. I'm not surprised in any of these videos. Anybody else thinks that's a big bunch of exaggeration, but fear factor is the thing, where I got a little off the subject, but I'll throw a few things in. All right, that's it for this.